Hey everybody, it's Necrotech from Necrotech Gaming here. I am a Twitch streamer and beginning content creator. This is going to be my first YouTube video, so I decided, hey, let's do something I'm passionate about, which is Ark. So I put together a video on my concept of a 10x10 defended teleporter pad. If you like what you see, hit the like and subscribe button. Comment down below, let me know what you think my next video should be. I'm also live on Twitch Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come check me out. Come say hi. Follow if you like. But without further ado, let's go check out this video. Okay, we're going to start out with a 10x10 base structure of nothing but foundations, and we're going to leave the middle 4 empty for our generator. On most of the clusters that I've played on, the fuel consumption is really low, so I like to try and put my generators directly on the ground, load them up with the elements, turn them on, and set them back up to the max range. And throw our foundations directly on top of it. Okay, after placing the generator and filling in with the foundations, we're going to place pillars on all 4 corners, 10 high. Okay, after placing the pillars, it is now time to snap the vaults to them. This can be a little tricky at times because you don't want them to be too high because that can create a blind spot. You also don't want them to be too low because it'll expose the pillar. You want to make it to where it's as close as you can to being centered, that way it doesn't bleed through the wall. But the odds are it'll still bleed through the wall a little bit. After the first one is done, we're going to knock out all 3 of them, the 3 others. Okay, after all of the pillars are dropped, we're going to start placing our ceilings. Gonna do that row, and then 2 down. After that, we're going to start doing 2 down as well. They're not going to be connected. Okay, now that the ceilings are placed, we're going to start placing all of our walls. I usually like to start at the top and then work my way down that way. Hopefully all of the walls snap to the ceilings instead of the foundation. Okay, now that the walls are placed and everything's boxed in, it is time to start placing our hatch frames. These I like to try and snap on the outside edges and then work my way in. After your hatch frames are placed on the top layer, you're going to head down to the second one and do the same exact thing. There we go. We got the top two layers hatch framed out, and now to start our way down. I'm going to do that on all four sides. Okay, after we're done placing all of our hatch frames, we're going to start placing our turrets. I usually like to start at the bottom and work my way up. And I like to alternate between tech and heavies. And we're going to do that all the way around. Okay, now it's time to start placing turrets on these guys. On the corners, I like to place heavies. As my starting point because they can shoot down rockets. Okay, after you're finished placing all of your turrets, next up is to place your teleporter itself. And you want to try and get that as centered as possible. There we go. You should still be able to access your force field generator. You're going to raise it up pretty much as high as you can get it before it starts hitting all of your turrets. And that way when you teleport in, you're nice and safe and protected from anybody that might be trying to snipe in or try to gank you while you're teleporting. Okay, this is where I usually like to put the bubble. That way people can't just run up on one side and be like blast at your tower at the bottom without getting shot at different directions. One of the things I'd like to do also is to paint this guy. That way the bubble's not quite as visible and it makes it a little bit easier to see and snipe through, or not snipe through, but snipe in and out of at night.